Generosity is a state of the heart and not the wallet. Indeed, one's ability to give does not always depend on one's wealth. Sometimes it's on the heart. This could not have been any truer in the case of the Macedonian believers. In 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verses 1 to 12, we are told of the story of the Macedonian believers who, despite a great trial of affliction and deep poverty, were still able to give cheerfully to God and His ministers for the benefit of the ministry. The pockets of these believers were literally empty, but their hearts were full of generosity. They were financially poor, perhaps because of some pestilence or opposition from the powers that be, because we know Christians in those days were persecuted. Despite all of their troubles and challenges, they were still joyful and generous. The passage even tells us that they gave even beyond their ability. Now you might wonder how they could do that. It's because the Macedonian believers had already fully surrendered to God, illustrating an incredible level of trust in God's provision for them. They knew that everything came from God. And so, as good stewards, they were grateful and determined to give cheerfully because they knew they were helping the ministry through their sacrifice. From the example of the Macedonian believers, giving is not measured by quantity but by attitude. If we give with love, willingness, and cheerfulness, God's grace will make us abound in our joy, rich in our generosity, and willing within and beyond our ability. Above all, God's grace will make us channels of His blessings.